In a small town where the whiskey flows, Christy Nicholson's heart it always knows. She's got a tough spirit and a gentle soul, her story the kind we all want to know. From the cotton fields to the honky-tonk bars, Christy's voice carries like a shooting star. She sings of heartbreak, love, and second chances. Her songs touch us all in all life's circumstances. Oh, Christy Nicholson, your songs, they bring us home. Through laughter and tears, you're never alone. You capture the spirit of this small town love. With every word and every note, you rise above.
Good morning. What's up, guys? How is everybody doing? Give me a minute. Happy Pride Month, y'all. How is everybody doing this afternoon? Hey, guys. How is everybody? Hey, what's up? Holyoke, I'll send you a link. Let me get these stuff first. Let me um good morning. How is everyone? Hey, guys. I'll send you a link, Holyoke. Give me a minute. Guys, good morning. How is good afternoon, guys. Good evening. Hey, guys. Yeah, yeah, IG, yeah, IG. Give me 1 minute because I'm getting the stream shared out first. Hey guys, what's up? Hey guys, all right. The first corn. I'm coming. Give me a minute. It's Instagram, by the way. I'm doing Instagram. Yeah, this is Tony Oak. How you doing?
Jake, what up? How you feeling, brother?
How you doing today?
Fantastic. It got off to a real rough start, but we really pulled the nose up, and now we're sailing at about 15,000 feet, smooth
Yeah.
sailing.
Hey, I wanna say this. Number one, I did see your thing about Bubba. About he 199 and you're still muted.
Yeah, that's fine.
Thing is, it's like you're a big star, but the thing is like a lot of those guys they don't give a shit.
That's fine.
You
That's
know,
because that's because they didn't listen.
Red, Red doesn't care. Red didn't care when Red was running a lot of this stuff. Red wasn't even giving a shit about stuff. Red
Right.
wasn't even running.
He would just claim that he doesn't know nothing about nothing. It's not his end of things. He's staying out of it. That was his approach. When in actuality, all he had to do is flick a switch and everything will be back on it. So he is in control. Just like the last time that I was muted out of Rumble, I was chatting. I had Friday to chat fine. I came back on Monday, and then I get timed out 4 sentences in, and then all of a sudden, Rhett comes in right after I get timed out and says, "I had nothing to do with that," in capital letters. I promise. Come on,
Yeah.
man.
Here's the thing. Red is a moderator over there. Did you know that?
Yeah, I know everything about everything. That's the sad part is the fact that I have to, and we all have to accept this, even though a lot of people don't feel that it's right. But Bubba has to keep the money coming in. And he has to keep the money makers, the people that throw him bread, happy. And I understand that
Yeah,
completely. So that's why when I do have opportunities to go on the air, I don't complain about being timed out. I don't complain about being muted. I don't complain about problems with other people in the Bubba Army. I
that's what
bring
you don't
content.
do.
I drive
This is
content. I'm a content creator. I
when you
when I go ahead.
sorry, when you go on Bubba's show, do not bring up anything that's happened in the chat because he doesn't know what's going on in the chat.
And he doesn't care
He
either. Wait a
he
minute,
lets
though. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. He just cared all of a sudden. I think it was last week. Somebody said something in the chat, and all of a sudden, the talk of him shutting down the chat and not allowing the chat anymore, and chat is bad. All that topic came up when one person said one bad thing. But the last thing spoken on the last chat, the weekend show on Rumble, the last thing spoken by the Richard Gary Longwood said, "Kill yourself, Joe." And I have that screenshot
mm,
saved. I've already shared it on Facebook. I've shared it on Instagram. I shared it to Lumix and I shared it to Rhett.
yeah, and the thing is, when here's the thing, here's the thing, Lummy is even all the songs that I've done, stuff that I've did for Lumix has it all in his emails because I send it to Lumix. I don't send it to Bubba. I was told send it to Lumix.
Are you using the Bub Army HQ email?
No, no, I'm using Lummy's email. Lummy BT, I think it's Lummy BTS, BTLS at Gmail or something like that.
That's his direct. Yeah, they're really hot on the new bubarmy.com emails. So like if you were to email Lummy at
Yeah,
bubarmyhq.com, that's where everybody's checking the emails every day. Maybe
because
they're not even checking the other one.
this was a year ago. This was years ago. This was
Oh, okay.
before.
Well, in
This
all
was this.
fairness, we know what a star Dark Match Steve is. And he
Yeah,
had a song that dropped in Bubba's lap a couple days ago, and it didn't get played until like yesterday or the day before. So it sat there all week. Bubba had it. Bubba was going to play it, and then it sat there for 2 more days, and then Bubba finally played it. So if Dark Match Steve can't get a song played, you can only imagine how hard it would be for
yeah.
you to get a song played. If that makes any sense.
The thing is, it's like I'm Bubba Army. I Bubba Army the stuff. The thing is, it was when but the thing is, he just here's the thing. I see some of the things that he's trying to sell and stuff. But the thing is, it's like he's the one that is trying to he's the one that got to make the money.
Well, you know what the
He
craziest thing is? He's the one that comes out in the air and he says he wants the unboxings. He wants the opening up of the sneakers and he wants the opening up of the new cologne, the Bub Army Alpha. And he wants all that video, right?
yeah
Well, I asked Lummy first. I said, "Can I film it in shorts or do I need to film it directly from the camera and send it to the email?" He said, "Send it to the email, not to me." And he said, "Send it in shorts are fine." So I filmed the YouTube short of opening unboxing the sneakers. I filmed a YouTube short of unboxing the cologne, and I filmed a
yeah
YouTube short of unboxing the Stanley inspired new Bubba Army tumbler mug. So I already did all that. Yet what Bubba's playing on his show is people you can't understand that don't even talk, that you don't even see their faces, and they open something, and then that's it, and it's over with. Where's the fucking fun in that?
yeah.
Have you watched my unboxings? Have you seen any of my YouTube shorts that I'm putting out?
I've seen the shorts a little bit because I've been dealing with some of the things that you know, dude. There's so many people now that are doing I don't get why is a lot of Hall of Famers should not be Hall of Famers. The ones that need to be the Hall of Famers are the Holyoke Joes, the people that have been there since day one.
Yeah, but you got to know, brother, and know this.
Before the
That
Twitch
then
days,
it'll be easier
before the
on your
Twitch.
mind when you realize that the Hall of Fame is not a Hall of Famer who drove the most content. It's not a Hall of Famer who been there the longest. It's not a Hall of Famer who been the most loyal, or who knows the most people, or who knows the most information, or who retains the most. Bubba trivia. It's about who gives money. That's it. That's why somebody that could literally just start listening to the show in 2021 could be in the Hall of Fame now because they gave enough money to do so. People that I never heard about in 2017, 18, people that I never heard about in 2003, 2002, now all of a sudden they're relevant because they gave money. And I understand business, So I have to accept that until Bubba signs $1 million or $2 million contract with Sirius and he doesn't need these fuckers' money anymore. Then we could go back to normal. Then we could go back to when the
Yeah.
show was fun. Then we could go back to when the
Bubba's not
listener
going to
didn't
sign
get.
that contract. Bubba's not going to sign a contract with Sirius. He's
I'm being hypothetical here. I'm saying if he signed a deal with 102.5 The Bone after they fired Calta, I'm playing hypotheticals. Not to say that
yeah,
it'll ever happen, but I'm saying if he did,
yeah,
and he wouldn't, it wouldn't be a listener funded show anymore, and then he could go back to being the Bubba Love Sponge that he was, and instead of kowtowing to a bunch of glorified trolls, he can actually do something and respect the people that have been there all the time.
yeah. And by the way, I want to say that the shows that we do this out loud, it's like when you do a show, you have so when I called in to the Bubba the Love Sponge show, you when I called in on Kevin's Law, I actually here's the thing, they keep you on the line until then Anna when Anna this was on when Anna was still there and was hosting the show, basically was like saying, "Oh, Kevin loved the song. Problem is, I lost all my stuff when I was like changing computers. I lost all of my files because I try to save everything
I
because
would.
I changed a lot of the stuff. Now here's the thing, like I was like telling people back in the day when I interviewed Ed Till, when I interviewed Aaron Imholt, when I interviewed a lot of those guys, I
Aaron
would
Neville, the
start
singer?
Ed Till, the
No,
from
Aaron Neville. You said Aaron Neville. Is that
no, Aaron Imholt
Oh,
from Silta. You know Ed Till, right?
yeah, I heard about him. I think he's on 8:20 a.m. in the morning in Tampa, right?
He was at he here's the thing, it was Bubba, then it was Justin, then it was Ed, then it was Shannon Burke.
So is Ed Till the program director at 8:20 a.m. in Tampa right now, or do I have
He
confused
was
with somebody else?
he was Florida Man Radio. He was part of Florida Man.
That's where he's. So he's not in Tampa. He's in Orlando.
Orlando.
That's right. Okay. So did he have a show on where the Don Miller show is now that Ed Till used to have a show on from 10 to 12 or 10 to 3 before Shannon?
It was 10. I think it was though it was I think it was like 11 to 12 because 10 to 11 was Justin Clark. I think his name is.
Oh, did he have a hot girl? I think Justin Clark had a wicked hot girlfriend, right?
I think
And he
so.
would have her on the air.
I I be very honest. I was when they streamed on Facebook. I was just waiting for Ed to come on. Ed Till was like,
I never listened. I know Bubba talked about the guy after him had a hot girlfriend, and one time I
yeah,
looked at her and I'm like, all right, I get it. I see it. She looks nice. Oh,
but
Michaela. While I'm talking about Michaela, let me bring up another name similar. Marissa. Is today Marissa Sparkles' birthday?
yes,
Awesome. Well, happy birthday, Marissa Sparkles. You want to sing happy
yeah.
birthday to her?
I already did. I already made a
Let's do it
video,
again.
man.
Let's do a duet. You didn't sing with me. Let's
Uh,
go. Happy
Happy
birthday
birthday
to
to
you.
you.
Happy
Happy
birthday
birthday
to
to
you. Happy
you.
birthday, Marissa Sparkles. Happy
Happy birthday
birthday to you and many more.
anymore.
Yippee
Yeah,
yo, happy birthday.
I just Aaron Holt over the what he needs to do. Aaron M. Holt needs to keep his fucking mouth shut. He needs to listen. Here's the thing. I know a couple lawyers. We know Dan Diaco. Dan Diaco would say something about it. Dan and Jay would say he needs to keep. Jay will even say this. Jay Diaco will say he needs to keep his fucking mouth shut.
I don't know what he's saying. Is that the guy from what's that show called? Steel
Steel
Toe?
Toe Moisture. Here's the his wife is sorry ex-wife future ex-wife is his they're separated, and his friends Nick and Kayla Ricada actually got arrested for drug possession, and
Wow.
they're looking 20 something years.
Okay.
Doing that, like they found 25 grams, I think it was 27 or 25 grams of of coke, and they also found ketamine and also spent
Hell
shell.
yeah.
They spent case, and the thing is, because Nick Ricada didn't give them the door code, they had the ram door open. They had to ram the door.
That's fun.
The
So
guy,
I've been reading about it. Go ahead.
sorry, the guy was actually a legal YouTuber where he goes after he did some stuff with for Kyle Rittenhouse trial.
I'm not familiar with Kyle Rittenhouse. I know the name, but I don't know what he did.
I think he George Floyd.
Wait a minute. Kyle Rittenhouse is one of the cops?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's crazy. So I've been seeing in Bubba's chat room, everybody's been talking about it for the past couple of days, talking about the drama on the steel toe and how it's really, really off the chain. Are they still
Yeah.
doing a show? Because nobody says more beyond that. They don't talk about the drama itself. They're just like, man, there's a lot of drama over on steel toe.
Yeah, the thing is, it's like I don't watch a lot of steel tape. The reason why I try not to talk about it on the shows is because of all the bull crap that he. Here's the thing, and like I'm saying this before, Dan will say, dude, Dan will if Aaron if Dan no if Aaron was one of Dan's
I know
clients,
who
Dan or
Dan is.
Diaco,
Oh, really? Dr. Dan?
because Dr. Dan's a lawyer.
Yeah. I thought you were talking about a Dan on the steel toe show.
No, I was talking. I was saying if Aaron was one of Dan's clients or Jay's clients
Right.
or Babyface's clients, they will tell him to shut the up about it.
Right. But that's hard to do when you're in entertainment and you got something going on in your life and you're like me, you just want to tell everything without thinking first. That
Yeah,
Bubba got me on that. I was never like that. I was an introvert. But through much,
yeah.
much time and effort, Bubba got me to be the one that just opens up and
Listen,
says crazy
listen,
stuff. Like, and
listen.
to
Number
me, it's
one,
normal. To me, talking crazy is normal. And so I think that everybody gets it. When I talk crazy, they just write it off to, oh, that's just Holyoke Joe being crazy again. But I was looking at like
yeah,
Anna does a stream with this guy Will Kuntz on Wednesday nights, and I type into the stream first because I'm always first at every chat room. First thumbing because I'm always the first to give a liking, and then God bless whoever the hosts are on the show. I do that for every show
yeah,
that I look at. Right. Well,
yeah,
then I got a call. They put up. You know, you can put up a YouTube stream like 15 minutes before, and people can live chat until the show starts.
yeah,
So I typed that all in at like 5:45. Well, I got a call, and it was from my aunt, and she was in the hospital, and she told me what condition my mom was in. So I typed next in the chat, my mom just got whatever at the hospital. She's got this going on. You know, it was
yeah.
very blanket. It wasn't like in depth. It wasn't detailed, but it was just
Your mom
my
passed
mom.
away. This when your mom passed away.
So this was the night that she went to the hospital that afternoon. So she went to the hospital on Wednesday. So Wednesday is when Anna and Will do the podcast. So
Yeah,
I just happen to type in the chat because I'm the kind of person that just tells everything all the time. I typed in a chat after first thumb and God bless Will and Anna Hummel. I typed something else. I'm ready to rock. But after that, I typed my mother is in the hospital and she just got intubated or something. It wasn't in depth. It was one quick sentence. My
yeah,
mother's in the hospital and I just found out or something like that, right? So Will, the host, couldn't understand why anybody would put that in a chat. I just found out it's real. I live my life in front of the world. So I typed in a chat, "Hey, my mom just got taken to the hospital." Like,
yeah,
and the prognosis wasn't good, and then she passed away the next morning. So I just don't understand. Like in Europe, let me ask you, in your opinion, if you're
yeah.
hosting, right, like you do, and I come in the chat and I find out while we're chatting that I got another call, hey, your mother's this and that, and I type in the chat, hey, my mom, this and that. Is that not like normal or is that abnormal? What is your opinion?
It is normal. Let me tell you something. When my dad passed away, I was 3. It was 4:13, 4, and my brother calls me. This was before I was even streaming. I was doing stuff, and my brother calls me and says, "John, I just went to heaven." John is my real name, and that really hurt me because my dad was sent to the hospital. We moved him from our local hospital, but he wasn't doing good. He wasn't eating. We couldn't get him to eat anything. They couldn't get him to eat anything. There, I was trying to keep the house from. I had to stay here at the house and help the house by myself.
What was the underlying cause? What was the big problem when it was all
Liver
said and done?
failure, liver failure, and kidney failure because of alcohol.
Wow. And what sucks about my situation is the hospital killed my mother. They had an opportunity to save her life.
Our hospital, our hospital killed my mom. Our local hospital killed missed my mom, and I have two older brothers. I had an older sister, older brothers,
And they're all
and
still okay. They're all still doing good.
that one's in a wheelchair and one right now is the rock of the family.
Wow.
Ray is the rock of the family. I'm
So,
very appreciative. I'm
so,
very
so,
appreciative of having him in my life, having someone in my life that can help me with stuff that I don't know about. And there's things that I don't even tell my brother. I have to make up something because when they try to call me and I don't answer because I have it muted because of day 25's bullshit. I have to make up an excuse just to not tell them what was really going on because I've been dealing with this privately because I'm so sick and tired of people. I lost my father 4 years ago. I lost my sister 2 months. I lost my real sister months ago.
2 months?
2 months. I think it was. And the thing is I don't know the COD on that.
I never even knew that happened.
2 months ago, it was on a Sunday, and my niece messaged me, "Are you okay?" Because she didn't know that I didn't even she didn't know that
She
I
didn't know
didn't
that
know,
you didn't know.
and and she said, your sister died, and I was like, oh, I'm like, and hey, what's up, Jim? And I want to say that, and I do appreciate, here's the thing, Joe. I want to say thank you to call me Michaela. By the way, I ordered Michaela one of my shirts. She's getting she's getting the new logo shirt. I ordered her one of my new shirts.
Wonder where she is. I haven't talked to her in a long time.
She's right now, and she's in Vegas right now. She's
Wow.
for Hackmania.
That's cool.
I want to say thank you to anyone that has been supporting the streams and stuff. And I wish that um, people don't see the real side of these shows. Um, do you think that Anna had something to do with what happened with Blitz?
No, not at all. She may have been a benefactor of some of the things that he bought with the account. But other than that, listen to this. Just put yourself in her shoes. Like it's hard to do, but now you come to a place of business, you come to work. A year later, you happen to fall in love with somebody that's at the top level of the business. So now you're doing real good. Now you're almost locked in at work. You can't fail because you're dating somebody. You're dating the EP. You're dating the executive producer. So life is really good. Your relationship is good. Your job is good. Life is good, right? Now,
Yeah.
all of a sudden, it comes down. He gets caught. So now he has to go. But ironically enough and oddly enough, she has to stay. So that puts her in a horrible position. Technically, she should have left too. When he got fired, she should have left too.
Yeah.
But instead, a year's worth of harbored resentment and disdain for him was taken out on her for a full year until they reached a breaking point when she got caught looking for another job without asking Bubba first. So then she got fired. But I mean, all the
Yeah.
while they were just looking for a reason to fire her. But all the while on air, Bubba was saying, "Nobody's gonna get fired. Everybody's locked in. Everybody's all set. The show is good. The show is exactly how I want it to be. Nobody's getting fired." So
Yeah.
it just put her in an impossible spot. What do you do? What do you do? What do you do? Do you break up with the person you're with and quit your job and have nothing? Is that what she was supposed to do to make everybody happy? She's in an impossible situation where she can't make people happy. The best thing she could have done, number one, is just not get with Blitz. Then she would have, but then by getting
Who
with
the fuck
Blitz,
cares about Bubba though? Adam, let me tell you this. One of the things is Bubba had, now Bubba's, here's the thing, going back to the Aaron stuff. Who the fuck cares about Aaron Nimhole right now?
do you know this?
Who
Do you know
cares?
this? Do you know this Aaron guy that I just saw his little comment come up? Do you know that person?
That wasn't Aaron, that was Adam.
Right. I said Adam. That's why I asked. I said, do you know Adam?
A supporter. Adam is a supporter of the channels and stuff.
Okay. So if Adam is a supporter of the channel, then he supports what you're talking about. He supports your topics. So we could sit here and stare at each other with dead air and not say anything and be boring. Or we could talk about a topic, the topic being Bubba. Are we talking good about Bubba? Are we talking bad about Bubba? Okay. Who the fuck cares about Bubba according to Adam, right? So let's change the topic since since Adam is your producer and Adam is going to be the one that drives the topics on your show. Let's ask Adam, what would you like us to talk about, Adam? What would make you happy, Adam?
By the way, no one cares about this is talking about Bubba. No one cares about him now. It's not 1999.
Okay, so let's talk about someone or something else.
Either.
How about instead of complaining about what we're talking about, talk about something you want to talk about?
That doesn't mean I agree with Jake 100% of the time. There's people. Here's the thing. What I'm going to say about Aaron. Aaron should have kept his mouth. Needs to keep his fucking mouth shut about this case until the case goes to trial. Bobby, you can let yourself in.
Boom. Mr. Joe. How's it going, man?
I'm fantastic. I'm just looking at this, the last chat there. I didn't see it. Jake took it down. Jake, can you put it back up so I can read it? Okay. I liked you at first, Oxygen Guy, but now you're being a woman. How am I being a woman? By asking you what you want us to talk about. I'm giving you the floor. I'm saying, Adam, you're a subscriber. You're a supporter. Thank you so much. You're wonderful. Obviously, you don't want us to talk about Bubba. I don't want to talk about Bubba. So can you please give us a topic that you want us to talk about? Or are you going to let the entertainers entertain while you be a mark and you sit there and suck it up like the succubus that you are?
I'm putting these chats up. So I'm putting these chats up because here's the thing. When I'm saying, when I say stuff, let me on. I don't have a way to get you on, Adam.
Come on, Adam. What do you want to talk about?
Adam, you got Twitter or Instagram or?
Is this the Adam show or the Jake Hudson show? I'm confused. I think we need to move past Adam because he sucked the content away. He sucked the energy away, and now he's turned it around into a negative. So I'm all set with Adam. Adam can suck it, and we can talk about what the fuck we want to talk about. So Bobby, my Nick, what up, cousin? It's been a
Hey.
mad long time since I talked to your ass.
Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while, buddy.
I bet you done had 17 cigarettes already today.
Probably.
Hell yeah. If I smoked, I had the craving for cigarettes yesterday. I was just sitting here and I'm thinking, man, if I could just get my hands on a cigarette and just drag that bitch right down. Oh, fucking. Oh,
Here's the
Oh,
thing. Number one, who the fuck cares about Aaron? And here's the thing. What about who the fuck is Aaron Nimholt?
who the fuck cares about wrestling? We were talking about wrestling. Who the fuck cares about food? Who the fuck cares about beverages? Who the fuck cares about anything? When you're a negative fat piece of shit and you got nothing but time to lay around and type into a fucking chat room, then already you're watching us. You're the fucking loser. Guess what? So fucking blow me, Adam. How about that? You want content? You want content? I got content for days.
I'm trying to find it. I'm trying to find a way to send him a message.
I sent the message. There you go. Blow me.
I don't want to put the link in the chat, but I'm gonna have to.
Just do it.
Hold on, Jake. Hold on. I think.
Why does everybody jump on the oxygen in my nose? Why is that the first thing everybody says when they have an argument? That's the first thing they do. Well, let me take it out. Now what you got? Now what do you got for information? I can't breathe, but who cares? Let's go. What are you going to pick on me for now? My beard? You want to pick
Adam,
on me for my hat?
Adam, what's your Discord?
You want to pick on me because I'm fat? Let's go. Come on. Did you saying something for the first time that nobody said? Fuck. Eat my asshole.
Adam,
loser.
we're trying to find a link, trying to get you a link, but I'm about to put the link in the chat.
It's the Adam Show, Bobby Nick. Have you ever watched Adam Show before? I heard it sucks big fucking bags of dicks.
I've talked to the guy in Discord one time. I remember that.
Yeah. He's a real Discord. He's bringing Discord to this. Jake and I were having a nice conversation.
The reason I'm bringing this up right now is because I'm going to put the link in the chat. So
our last topic that Jake and I were talking about was my deceased mother and his deceased sister. And that's what we were talking about. And this fucking asshole decides to come in and derail the whole conversation because he's got nothing better to do at 4:00 on a Saturday afternoon where he can be hanging out, doing cool stuff, playing video games, hanging out with hot girls, banging.
Adam, come on in. Chat, links in the chat. Adam, if you want to come up.
I just want to say, Joe, my deepest condolences about your mom. Buddy.
Thank you, brother. She was all I had. Now all I got is me and nothing else. So, whatever, dude. I have to accept it. There's nothing I can do to change it. I can accept the death. What I can't accept is how it happened, Bobby, because I don't know if you know, but my mother was at the hospital on March 27th, and she was complaining about her gallbladder. However, they only treated her for a blood infection. No treatment for the gallbladder whatsoever. They sent her back to the nursing home to suffer. She was unable to eat, just like Jake was talking about his dad. My mother couldn't eat because her gallbladder was infected. It was eating up all of her other organs. So after the 2 months, they sent her back. It was too late. They tried to drain the infection out. They couldn't do surgery because she was in too rough shape. And then she died. And it was all preventable 2 months before when she was there if they did their fucking jobs.
Yeah, the thing is, I just want to say this. Number one, I want to say this. It's like, and Joe, I'm gonna say this out loud to you. I am gonna, here at the HWO, we are sending our condolences to you and your family about it.
Thank you, brother, but I really don't even have any family. The only family I had was my mom's sister, and she called me the day after my mom died and said I'm on my own. I had no idea where my mom's life insurance policy was out of. I have no idea about where everything was in my mother's tablet. She paid all the bills. I gave her all the money and she paid all the bills. And now I have no idea, nothing, no passwords. I can't access her email. I can't get nobody to go to where she was at and get her belongings. And it took me 5 days, the entire Memorial Day weekend. Finally, the only way I found out about where her life insurance policy was, I called the bank and I said, hey, you guys got any payments going at life insurance? I go, yeah, we got one on May 6th going here. Bam, I got it. I called them. I finally got her out of the morgue into the funeral home she wanted to be in, and she wanted to be cremated, so that's what I made happen. And I did it all on my own, and it took all day from the morning until 6:30 p.m. And I finally accomplished through mad phone calls and mad lies of people telling me they're going to call me back. And I got it all done my fucking self. And I need a motherfucker to help me.
You know what? The thing is, when Dad was going, when we were having to deal with, after the fact, we were having to deal with the dinners and stuff. The morning of his Dad's funeral, the dinners came, and I said, hey, I told the lady, hey, we're getting ready. I was getting ready to go to a funeral, and my dad passed. And the lady actually gave me my dinners, and then took the dinners back and put on the paper that the person passed.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the thing is, we also had to deal with the oxygen company. But here's the thing: Dad also had a breathing machine. The breathing machine didn't come from that company; it came from another company that we were dealing with.
That's the biggest scam of this whole situation. Is it started when I first fell into the situation? They try to tell me that okay, I need oxygen, so that's why I have the tubes in my nose. They started at 1 liter, 2 liters, 3 liters. Now they got me up to 5. Then I was intubated, so I couldn't eat. So they had to regulate my blood sugar with insulin. So they started poking me with insulin. Now I'm a fucking diabetic, and I was sleeping fine, no snoring, no problems. All of a sudden, oh well, you have sleep apnea. You need this machine. So it's in their game plan. Just like if you go to the eye doctor, they're going to tell you what you need glasses. If you go to the whatever, they're going to tell you need an inhaler for asthma. You know what I mean? It's all the same bullshit.
Hold on. Is this Adam? Hold on. Is this Adam? Adam, is this you?
Yep.
Is that him?
Yep.
Yeah.
Bobby?
Yep. I just got done sucking off 3 guys, and now I'm here. What do you need?
Oh, man.
Cool joke.
Bobby,
Cool joke.
Oh, yes, and I swallowed all their loads, too. No waste.
hey, Adam,
Okay.
how you doing? I'm sorry about this. Please don't be mad at me, please, because of what he's saying.
Please be mad at me, Adam. Don't take it out on Jake. He doesn't tell me what to say. I come up with my own thoughts.
Boom.
Yeah, that's the bad thing. You come up with your own thoughts. That's the
You
bad
look like
part.
a homeless guy, by the way.
Dumbass.
You look like a fucking homeless guy.
Wait,
This
Adam,
is how a beard is supposed to look. Like this. Like this. You see?
Adam,
No, I don't see.
Like a man. Like a man.
Okay, well, I'm laying in a bed because I can't walk. So I'm in a hospital bed in a nursing home. So this is all I could do. So if you think that saying ha ha to a disabled man is fun,
I'm fucking disabled, you fuck. Fuck
you look like it. You look like it.
Holy
Fuck
shit,
you.
look at that.
You're a bitch. You want sympathy from people on the internet. You're a faggot. Shut up.
I don't want sympathy.
Hey, I got the same shirt as you, Adam.
Oh, you like it?
I don't want sympathy, and I certainly don't need sympathy from you.
You see that? You see that?
I can't see it.
Oh, by the way, Julio Joe was a former referee. He has refereed for WWE before.
He doesn't care. He's so filled with hate, it doesn't matter.
Joe, you were such a bitch from the moment I came in here. You were a cunt. Fuck you.
That's all you got?
No, I got more.
Keep it coming, bitch. Keep it coming, whore.
Oh, you got me.
I'm waiting. This sucks. Your content sucks.
Geriatric fuck.
Geriatric? What does that mean?
You're.
I'm 44 years old. How am I geriatric?
Well, that's a rough 44, brother.
Now I've done a lot more in my life in 40 years than you've done in your entire life.
Oh, you think?
And accomplishments, fuck yeah. How many times have you been in the ring with Hulk Hogan?
0.
You can count them on your little hand. You don't have. It's called 0, motherfucker. You've never been in the ring with Hulk Hogan. How
Fair
many
enough.
times? How
Fair
many
enough.
times have you done anything? How many television shows have you been on? How many radio shows have you been on? How many fans do you have? How many subscribers do you have? How many people do you entertain? How long do you stream? I stream to 13 to 15 hours every fucking day,
Well,
and
look,
I'm nonstop. I don't take breaks. I got something to say. So when I talk, I got something to say. I just don't sit here. Why are you interrupting me? Did I interrupt you? When you want to be an idiot and chastise, you want to say stupid shit. I let you go, motherfucker. So now you're gonna let me go until I say it's time for you to talk. Now you got something to say? Say it,
Yeah,
Adam.
you tell me when to talk, Joe. Yeah, that's what happens. That's
Dead air, dead air, dead air, dead air, dead air. Nothing. Nothing. You have nothing
All
to
right,
say.
Joe, let me ask you. How about this? How many
Let me
times
ask
have
you.
I
Let me
been
ask you.
hosted
Hey,
on
wait a minute. How about this? Wait, hey, let me ask you. Let me ask you.
All right, yeah, okay. Keep talking.
Let
It's
me
the
get my
Joe
thoughts
show. Keep
together.
talking, Joe.
What do you want,
Keep
Gimp?
going. Keep going.
What do you want, Gimpy?
Keep going.
I could go all day. I will never stop.
Do it. Go all day, Joe. Go all day. You
What do you
fucking
want me to say?
entertainer.
I am. I'm top-notch
Do it.
entertainment.
I dare you. I dare you.
You dare me to what?
Go all day. Go all day. Come on. Go all day. Go all day.
No, I'm letting you go now.
Go all day.
No, I'm letting you show yourself right now.
Go all day.
Expose yourself, Adam. What do you have to say, Adam?
You are a fat fucking pussy.
Okay.
And you hate when people talk shit about you on the internet because you're such a fat fucking pussy.
Nope. Your words don't affect me. My
Oh, they
attitude is
do.
so
Because
strong. There's
that's
nothing.
all you do is reply to people who talk shit about you. That's all you do.
I got nothing better
Because
to
you're
do.
so
What do you want me to do?
You're hurt, bro. You're hurt.
Oh, I am hurt. I can't walk. My legs hurt. You're right. All day. Lots of pain. But I don't put it over. I don't let my disability control me like you do.
You are emotionally hurt. You are hurt. You are a broken man. Not just emotionally. In your mind, you are broken.
Okay.
Let me tell you this, Adam. I didn't even know you were a wrestling fan until you saw your shirt.
Yeah, dude.
He's a wrestling fan because he's got a wrestling shirt. He couldn't answer 3 questions right on wrestling trivia, even if it was easy.
All right,
let me start.
I'm not
let me
about
start.
Trivia from some
let me start.
queer like fucking
Let me
Joe.
give you one. Now, in 1992, there was a character in WWF called Nails. What was the docket number on the back of his prison gear, his prison jumpsuit?
That's gay. I don't care.
Wow, great answer. So now you're the judge of what's gay, and is gay a bad thing to you? Are you a homophobic? Do you not want to get sucked up by a man?
Maria's
fucking
question
is that, Joe?
By the way, Joe, Maria's here.
Maria who?
Guatemala.
Oh, yeah? Maria Guatemala is the best. She's awesome.
I'm giving her moderators.
She looks like she's Bob Army. Cool.
Yeah, she is.
You ready for another question? You ready for an easy one?
I actually have.
Joe,
I have a question.
I'm not going to answer your questions. You could never ask something of me and make me answer you. You are a beta bitch. You're in a hospital bed with oxygen hooked up to you. I do not fear you, brother.
You shouldn't. I have no threat.
What
all I have to offer is words. All I have to offer is words and truth. And that's what you fear. You fear the truth. You may think about fearing actions, but in actuality, what you fear is the truth. Because if you're exposed to the truth, you're 100-pound retarded loser.
Sorry. I have a question for both of you. This is modern. I'm going to talk some modern wrestling here. Who was the first and only person to win Money in the Bank twice at a WrestleMania, back-to-back WrestleManias?
Oh, that's a good question. Maybe the Miz?
No, I'll give you guys a hint.
I don't need a hint. I already know the answer.
I'm not
came
sure.
back. He came back.
I'm not laying in a hospital bed with oxygen hooked up to my nose.
It was
fucking reading wrestling Wikipedia like this queer.
Actually, number one, he got beat for 2 minutes and 14 seconds in a UFC ring. The guy, and he's also married to AJ Lee.
You still don't know?
Wow.
You still don't know, brother? You see him? He's right behind me on my pillow.
You know what, Joe? You're so cool because you know so much about wrestling. That is so cool, and I'm sure it'll get you a lot of fucking pussy, dude.
I've got more pussy. I don't even want. I'm celibate now. I don't even want to have sex anymore.
I'm
I've
sure
had
you
so
are
much
fucking
pussy.
celibate. If I were you, I'd be celibate too, motherfucker.
Yeah.
The last person I laid the wood to was your mom.
CM Punk, by the way,
You look fat. You are fat. You're on oxygen. You're in a hospital bed. You are fucking useless. A useless man. I have one hand, and I am more useful than you, than Joe.
Have you ever jacked off with your stump, Adam?
Oh, you got me. Ha ha ha.
Or do you stump your asshole?
Guess what? I did get out of bed today. Guess you can't fucking say that, you fat faggot.
What's up?
Hello? Hello?
Hey,
tweet
Jib,
this
how
out
you
right
doing?
now. I'm putting two cripples are fighting it out right now on Jake Hudson's show.
By the way, it was CM Punk. By the way, it was CM Punk. By the way, it was CM Punk.
It was CM Punk that was behind me on my pillow. You're right about that.
Jake, I stuck in toilet. I need Snake. Need Snake, get out.
Hey, Jib, how you doing?
I'm doing good. I stuck in toilet.
Jib, every time you come in, by the way, I just want to say,
Debo, thank you for the resub, brother.
Adam, I do apologize that you have to do this. I'm sorry that you have to deal with this guy.
It's okay, dude. I don't care.
This is great.
It's
great
cool.
entertainment.
I don't even hate this guy. It's just like,
So-
don't fucking talk out
Let me
your
get
fucking
this straight,
neck,
Jake
man.
Hudson. Let me
Don't
get
talk
this
out your
straight, Jake.
fucking neck.
You're apologizing to him because of what he said to me. What he said to me is far worse than what I said to him. And you're apologizing to him for me?
Joe, you deserve no oxygen. None.
I just keep letting you expose yourself and bury yourself because I haven't said anything like that to you whatsoever.
Joe, you just said something about my disability. You fucking asshole. Now you're lying 2 minutes later. Like a fucking pussy. Get your tail from between your legs and start wagging.
Oh, he froze. He froze mid-sentence. This is great.
Oh, no.
Oh, no, yeah. Oh, he's gone. He'll be back. He'll be back, I'm sure.
Here, I'm sorry.
Let's let Jake talk now.
Guys, number one, this is my show, and I know that people are gonna say. By the way, Nimrod said, "Thank you." By the way, Bobby, thank you for. This is the reason why Bobby's here. Is Bobby's my producer.
Oh yeah.
Bobby, Nick, can I ask you a question?
Yeah, brother.
Was that not phenomenal content?
It was good. It was great.
Is that than just sitting around, not having anything to talk about, having dead air?
I hope he comes back.
Whether he does or he doesn't, you can't, even though it was contentious and even though it was what some would say bad, that's good content.
Mm-hmm.
Sitting around and agreeing with one another is nothing. Anybody can do that.
Does he know who you listen? He might not know who you are.
He doesn't know who the fuck I am, and it doesn't matter. I don't care. The reason why he came on is because we wanted him to. The reason why is because he was in the chat chasing clout. He wants to be something. And that's why he said what he said to get the attention that he got so he can get himself on the screen, so he can show his ugly, get his stumped out hand. And that's it. And now he can go on and live a happy life and go tell whoever he wants to tell, hey, I was on the Jake Hudson show today, and I really gave it to this guy. I told him he was fat. I told him he had oxygen in his nose, and I told him he was in a hospital. Oh, I said it 4 times, too. I really got over on him. Bobby, honest question. Who was more rude? And be honest. If I was more rude, then I win. Great. But between me and Adam, who was actually more rude and who was handling himself more professional?
I would say he was more going for the lower shots. I guess that it is what it is. Like, you know.
So there's no need to apologize to him for me, correct?
I wouldn't say so.
If anything, I was on here.
I kind of just walked into this. So I'm not sure what broke this out.
So I'll tell you. Let me just give you a little run back for a second. Jake and I were conducting business. Jake and I were talking about wrestling. We were talking about Bubba. We were talking about my mom. We were talking about everything. Jake was talking about his family.
Here's the thing.
And we were having a conversation. And Adam came up and said, "Who cares about Bubba?"
I brought up the reason I brought Bubba up is because I brought up Dan Diaco and Jay Diaco, and because Aaron should have kept his mouth. Lawyers would have said, if his lawyer was a good lawyer, he would say, "Shut the fuck up." And
Adam, get back up here. Come on, Adam, get back up here.
Adam, I do want to say thank you for coming on. You know, and the thing is, this controversy makes cash.
Right.
We get paid?
Well, the controversy has to be good.
It's a pesos. It's a
if you're gonna see, controversy creates cash. That's a Eric Bischoff book, and you know that, and it makes sense when the controversy is good. When all you have is the same rhetoric over and over again, you're fat, you're in a hospital bed, you're on oxygen. You're fat, you're on oxygen, you're in a hospital bed. Look at you, you're fat, you're on oxygen. We both are wearing winter hats. We both have beards that are too long. We're both disabled. Obviously, we were both entertained by wrestling. So we could agree probably on 1,000 things, even though we disagree on one. But he chooses to be a dick instead of to be nice and be cordial and be a friend. I can be nice to anyone. I can be nice to anyone anytime. But if somebody wants to fucking come at me, guess what? I'm going to come back 10 times harder because I'm 10 times smarter and I know more truth than anybody else that I've ever met. And I've done more than anybody else I've ever met. And I'm going to live by that and stand on that. And I'll die by that too.
Hey, Joe, shall we keep it going? You want me to fight with you?
Joe,
if you want to fight, I love to fight.
Okay.
Joe, when he
you got beard.
Here, when he first popped in here, I was like, holy shit, he's the fucking unfat version of Holy Oak. Because he's literally got the same fucking beard as you and everything, man.
Yeah, you got beard. You beard bad.
Except he's got a wrestling shirt. Well, you say beard bad now, but wait do you feel it between your legs?
Oh no, Joe, homosexual.
And I got maple syrup in my beard for breakfast. So
you no touch my empanada, I slap you.
Sticky hard beard. Yeah, I'm gonna take your chicken empanadilla and I'm gonna put it in some queso, and then I'm gonna dip it in my mouth.
No, you mean man.
I mean? Why is that mean? Because I want to eat your empanada. How does that make me mean?
Why you want to eat my empanada? My empanada, not yours.
I haven't had empanadas in so long. I used to get them at the restaurant on the border. It was right next to my home all the time, but now I'm out in Boston, Massachusetts, and I haven't even looked for it on the border out here. I need empanadillas. Hello?
I slap you right in your penis.
You can slap my penis, and I'll get enjoyed by it, and I'll have you slap it again. Slap it around, you know? Make my penis your bitch.
Oh, no.
You offered to slap the penis. What do you fucking think? Now you get to back off and say you're not going to slap the penis? Are you a man?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I pick your nose.
By the way, that's Joe. That's Jib in a disguise.
Oh, that's Hawk Prince doing a fake voice?
No, my name is Kiki Rodriguez Sanchez,
Kiki
Esquire.
Rodriguez. You sound like the kind of guy I want to get into a modern day 69 with. But us real guys, we do it on our sides. I found out how to do it. We're gonna do it on our sides.
Free Harvey Weinstein.
That's why there's no dominant. See, if you 69 with one person on top, that's the dominant person. But if you're on your sides, you're on equal playing ground. It's all about being fair. It's all about fairness.
You know what?
Melancholy says it's not a beard, it's a pubic scarf from all the pussy.
Hey, Nimrod, come on up, Nimrod, and bring a Tokay.
Well, it's funny you guys brought that up because I'm actually trying to grow my beard so long that I can connect it with extensions to my pubes, and then I'm going to have it on the outside of my clothes. from my
You
pubes
gotta
growing
turn
up
into
and
a
connecting to my
suitcase.
beard.
They turn you into a suitcase.
Yeah, except I'm very fat, so I'm quite the heavy suitcase. It's gonna take at least 4 people to carry this suitcase.
Adam has 2 hands. Says, "My beard is way more better. You tripping? LOL. This Joe guy is retarded." And Nimrod says, "Arriba, ándale, ándale, ándale."
Come on up and bring 2K, 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 2K.
2K. 2K is the correct term, sir.
I want to do a
Why you-
puppet gimmick, but I want to call my puppet too gay. But I want to have it be like a gay puppet, yeah, that hits on other puppets and makes them feel really uncomfortable.
Oh
Make
no,
it,
Bobby look like me.
have it like rainbow colors, you know?
Yeah, I think the rhetoric will make it obvious enough. We don't need the visual aspect. When he tries to go down on other puppets,
He's
I
not
think that's
home.
going to seal the deal right there.
Oh, he's at work. He's at work.
Yeah, Nimrod.
See, that's a real man right there. A real man is at work. A real man doesn't have time. The only reason I have time to appear on this stream right now is because I'm in a hospital bed for 24 hours a day and I can't walk. If I could walk, I'd be working. I wouldn't have time to appear on the stream right now, nor would I have time to chat. So that just goes to show you what kind of person Adam is.
Do you have a wheelchair?
I can't put my legs down. I need to keep my legs elevated at all times above my heart. Otherwise,
shit.
it's the end. So I can't even sit on the edge of the bed. I can't go into a wheelchair. I can't go out. I've been outdoors in the past 4 years, but only to transfer from an ambulance back into a bed somewhere. I'm
They
not
can't
complaining.
walk.
I'm just updating you on the situation. I'm perfectly cool with it because I know that if I could walk, I would go right back to making thousands of dollars a day. I would go right back to the whores. I'd go right back to the drugs. And God is blessing me actually by keeping me in this situation. He's keeping me safe. He's keeping the world safe from me. And it's all for good. Everything God does is for good. Romans 8:28 says, God works all things together for the good for those who believe, not just good things, but also the bad. So even though there's bad things that happen, God is still working them together for the good. Everything that I've been through since I first entered this situation has been preparation to get me where I'm at now. Starting to figure out how to live on my own. My mother's always been there for me my whole life. You know, just figuring out, like, I've never had to bury a parent before. So figuring that system out and things that I could have done differently. Like I could have asked for an autopsy the night I talked to the doctor, but instead I didn't think about it until 4 days later when I realized, wait a minute, the hospital killed my mom. And then when I requested it, they denied it because they said it had been too long. So I got bigger things to worry about than Adam and his one-hand guitar playing skills, or Adam thinks he's a Def Leppard drummer or whatever. I'll make a rock reference for you, Bobby Nick. I know you love that stuff.
Yeah, Adam has 2 hands. Says, "No legs, Joe." And
What's the name of that? No, I have two
yeah,
beautiful
Joe.
legs.
They were talking about you when they wrote the Bible. This guy is so fragile. LOL. Holy
Do you
shit.
really think that what Adam says matters? Do you think I give a fuck right now what Adam says, or I'll give a fuck a minute from now, or an hour, or 2, 3, 4 from now? No,
No,
nothing Adam says matters. You know why? Because it's words.
I hope he comes back to my stream. I hope he comes back later. I hope he comes. I hope he doesn't.
I think his internet might have shit the bed or something.
Well, let me ask you this, Jake. Does he donate money?
I don't want to answer that.
At the end, that means no. So if he's never donated a penny to your show, then he's fucking worthless. The people that I cater to on my stream are the people.
Oh, where'd you go?
Those are the people. Those are the people that I cater to. The people that subscribe, my subscribers, and the people that cheer bits.
No,
I'm not going to cater to some shill that comes into my chat and tries to make trouble with other people. Especially when I'm a guest on your show, I'm taking my time and I'm giving it to you for the benefit of your show. I feel like I'm bringing some content to your show, not just a fat, lazy guy with oxygen in his nose laying in a bed that can't walk. You feel me, Bobby? Do you agree or no?
I agree. I agree 100%. Yeah.
So I could be fat, I could suck, I could sit here and say nothing. I could drive no content. I could be boring. I have nothing to offer. But instead, just like my first hour of turning on my stream this morning, I rattled out about 25 stories, one to the next, perfect segues about things of the past, love, history, wrestling, radio, everything in 1 hour, just straight fire. And the viewers just kept going up and up and up and up and up, and everybody was holding and everybody was staying and everybody was interacting, and it was awesome. So I feel like I have something to bring to the table. If I suck, if I ruin your show, if I'm not worth having around, then let me know. And I won't be a part of it. If Adam is that important that you're willing to lose out on this content, and he's never cheered a penny and he's never done nothing, he's never subbed, then whatever. But I mean, I didn't come on here today to talk to you, Jake, to argue with Adam.
Well, Adam has two hands. Says, Jake, I'm sending you $50 right now to shut this dumb fuck up.
Perfect. Then it worked, just like it does in the Bubba Show. I call the Bubba Show and I get sniped off. People pay to get me off.
Says, what's your Cash App, Jake?
I got all the links. Links are in the description, and
once he sends that $50, then he'll know that he got worked, because that was my game plan the whole time. That's why I brought up the fact that Adam's never given you any money, is because it's a dare. I worked him. I exposed him. I got him. Now, if he follows through, let's see. I doubt he does. I would bet that he doesn't even follow through with what he's giving. And then if he does, I bet you that he cancels it and does a chargeback on his card for it. That's my guess, but whatever. If Jake, I pray to God that you get $50 off of this, because then the content would really be worth it. Because then you'll have phenomenal content on your stream, and you'll have $50 to show for it. Wouldn't that be nice?
Oh.
Meanwhile, I'm ignoring the subscribers that are coming in and the people in my chat and the people on my stream.
One of the links is my Cash App.
Don't get too excited, Jake. I know it sounds good that he's going to send you $50, and again, I pray to God that he does. But this guy, the things that are coming out of his mouth is weak. Here's something, Bobby Nick. I want to show you something I learned a long time ago, and it's always held true. Listen to what other people are accusing you of, and they'll tell you exactly what they're guilty of. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So many times it's held true. Has somebody ever called you a liar?
I think 95% of the time that's truth.
If somebody's calling you a liar, they're a liar. If somebody's calling you a thief, they're a thief. If somebody says you're a piece of shit, they're a piece of shit, really. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's that over there? Christopher? Is that? Oh my God! Is that hot, Chris?
No, it's just me.
Yes, I love you, brother. I miss you.
Hey, I just want to say that, number one, I'm not trying to start. I'm not trying to start anything here.
You didn't try to start nothing. He started in the chat when he started running his mouth, and then we invited him on the stream. He could have been decent. He could have came up here with his ugly little skinny little homeless looking picture, and he could have said, "Hey man, I'm just sick and tired of hearing about Bubba. Let's change the subject." And then we'll say, "Yeah, no problem. Let's go. What do you want to talk about?" "I want to talk about Metallica." "All right, well, let's talk about Metallica. What's your favorite Metallica song?" I could riff on anything. Give me one word. I could riff on a topic for an hour plus. Just like if somebody wants to insult me, run me down, talk about oxygen, talk about hats, talk about beards. Come on, talk. I don't give a fuck. Your fucking words don't touch me. No words touch me. Nobody has words strong enough to touch me right now. I have lost absolutely everything. You know who the most dangerous person in the world is? The person that has nothing left to fucking lose. So
Cash App is the top one right there, Adam.
He's not going to send it. He's a liar, brother. He's a liar, and he's a scumbag, and he's a piece of shit. And you sit there and you keep kowtowing to him, thinking that for some reason you have to answer to Adam. But when you realize it's the Jake Hudson show, you're the boss, you're the host, you're in charge. What Adam says doesn't fucking matter. He's just a mark on your show. And worst of all, he's the worst type of mark there is. He's a fucking troll. So now we're catering to the troll. We've taken the Jake Hudson show. They were talking about wrestling. Bubba, we're talking about our families. We're talking about losing loved ones. We can talk about anything under the sun, yet we've devoted 20 minutes to a worthless, frail piece of shit on meth with one fucking hand that can't even double jack off, can't even jack somebody off while he's jacking. What the fuck good is he? He can't even do a ski pole gimmick. Chris, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
What do you have to
I'm
say
here.
about all this, Chris? From an outsider's perspective, based on what's happened, did you hear Jake and I talking before Adam became topical?
Here's what I think.
Come
I
on.
think the world is a vampire. Do 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 do.
Set
Set
the
the
drain.
Yeah.
Dude,
Is the next
let me
lyric?
tell
Is
you
the next lyric?
something.
Seek and destroy you. Is that the next lyric?
Guys,
Hold
you guys
you
want to
up
tip the
to the
stream?
I
You guys
dreamed
tip
that
the
part.
stream. If you guys think this is a good show, tip the fucking stream,
So
y'all.
what do I get for my pay? Strange desires. Hold you up to the flame. Yeah, there it is.
What does
Even
your shirt
though
say?
I
What does your shirt
know.
say, Bobby? What does your
What?
shirt say, Bobby? What does your shirt say, Bobby?
It says in the lounge. See that, Jay?
Nice.
It's fat me doing the splits. Pretty fucking
So
Oh,
that's a
yeah.
picture of you on your shirt doing a splits?
yeah.
That
That
kicks ass,
reminds me.
man.
I
Well,
forgot
it's an
something,
AI.
Bobby.
It's an AI version of me.
That's fine. Are you selling it?
Yeah. 100%.
No shit. How much? Bucks?
It's on T Public, so I think they're mostly
It's on where?
most T Public.
Oh, I thought you
Mostly
said Team Bubba. I'd be like, Team Bubba, let's go.
no. They're mostly like $16 shirts when they have sales. But
So what do? Create the logo and send it over to them and they make the shirts?
yeah, you just upload it to the site and you get it going. It's easy.
How are sales? Are they brisk?
Some items are easier to sell than others, but I don't know. They make more than just shirts too. They make hats now.
What's your hottest item?
The Lunatic Lounge shirt.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Is it got
You
any
sold
green
one of
on
those
it?
today.
What's that?
You sold one today.
No,
Is there any green on the shirt?
On the Lunatic Lounge shirt?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I've never
No.
seen it, so I'm just trying to get a feel for what it looks like. It must look cool if people want to buy it, people want to wear it, people want to sport it and support it.
It looks like the Cheers logo.
Oh, dope.
Yeah.
That's kick ass.
Well, the sign outside Cheers.
By the way, he's saying that because he bought one for me this morning.
Who bought one from who?
Chris bought one. Remember, Chris ordered me one this morning, Bobby.
Yeah.
Oh, so Chris bought you a Lunatic Lounge shirt, and that's the purchase from today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We pieced it all together. Look at that. I'm the odd man out. I had nothing to do with it. But Bobby gets a sale thanks to Chris, and Jake gets a shirt. Everybody wins except me. But I win every time, anyways. Trust me, I'm just a motherfucking winner. There was something I just wanted to say that I completely forgot. Oh, I was going to talk about my first shirt that I ever came up with in wrestling. It was for a show that I was running, and I decided to use like Marvel. You know how they write Marvel? The team I was a part of was High Impact. So we used the Marvel lettering, wrote High Impact. And my girlfriend that drew my tattoo, she drew me and then my other two guys that were in the group on the front. I sold the shirts for $15 or 2 for $25. Because I did 2 for $25, everybody bought 2 shirts and I sold out. If I had just done 1 for $15, I may not have sold out. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So we're talking about high level marketing. I was getting what I needed back for the shirts and making profit anyways. So it didn't kill me to lose the 5 on 2. It just guaranteed that I'd move the product and sell out, and I did.
Yeah. By the way, InfoWars might be dead soon. We might lose InfoWars.
Now, is that just Alex Jones or is that multiple people?
That was Alex Jones, Owen Schweier, and Be With a Bump to Bump.
I like Owen. Owen is cute like Chris.
All right, Chris. Thank you. Thank you, Chris.
I never heard their shows. I don't know
Love you,
anything about him.
brother. Love you,
Right.
brother.
Is he leaving?
Yeah, he said in the back chat.
Fine. I'll miss him. I really will. I think he's awesome. I wish we could have seen him.
Yeah. Matt says Jake should come out with his own line of overalls. I'd buy it. Well, there you go.
agree.
Yes, no,
The
tip the
overalls
stream,
gimmick.
guys. Tip the stream.
That's over, bro. The overalls are over, man. That's a great idea. Who said that? Give props to that man. Whoever said that. Who is that? Matt? Matt Riddle?
Happy
Yeah,
Pride,
yeah.
Jake is putting InfoWars out of business with his ratings. Keep it up, Jake.
Hell yeah. Happy Pride.
Because Alex Jones is a fucking idiot.
Oh. I've never listened to him, so I wouldn't know.
Hat right. $100.
Why do you want my home address, Hack Ride?
He wants to order you food. You're looking gaunt.
Send you some avocados.
Yeah, I don't want no fucking avocados.
He wants to send you a couple cottons. He wants to send you a couple cottons of cigarettes. He knows they're good for you. It builds character. Hey, Bobby Nick, you got hair on your chest?
I got a little bit. I got a little bit of hair on my chest.
A little spaghetti. A little spaghetti and meat sauce. Hey, Jake, did you already eat today?
I already ate.
What'd you have?
Your mom's spaghetti. That's Jake. You're an idiot. His mom's dead.
Thanks for reminding me.
Sorry.
I just realized all of our moms are dead. Oh, wow. I don't know.
His mom.
So that means we can all make mom jokes all the way around and not have to worry about offending. Like when my friend's mom passed, I used to have to worry about doing the your mom gimmick because then I'd take it back. Jim's mother's not dead.
I guess mom might be alive, yeah.
Yeah, I know she is. I can tell. I can feel it. I can sense it. So that
Jim,
means
is your mom dead?
Oh my God, it's supper time already? That sucks. I was having a nice peaceful day until supper time.
Jim.
I'm going to keep this tray. Yeah. Hey, it's supper time. Supper's rolling in. Get excited. We're going to find out what it is. What do you think, Bobby? You think it's going to be good or bad?
I don't know. How often do they give you something good there?
Never. Not even once.
I'm going to say it's bad.
You're right. I agree. We're about to find out right now. We're about a few moments away from finding out. I'm really excited.
Yeah, our mother's are dead. Nimrod asked, but is her spaghetti alive?
My mom couldn't make spaghetti at all. Her spaghetti, she cooked it too long, so the noodles were too soft. Her sauce was too watery. So I became the spaghetti cooker. I make my angel hair al dente. I make my sauce delicious. The one thing that her big thing with the sauce was sugar. She always wanted to put sugar in her sauce. Thank you, brother. And she thought that made the huge difference. And to some people, I guess sugar would make a difference. To me, I don't get it. There's enough room, yeah? Yeah. Awesome. Thank you, buddy. So I had a topic this morning I was talking about on my stream. Yeah, I think we could throw that out. Yep. I just want to save the meal because it's still good. It's chicken, it's corn, and potatoes. So I may heat it up later, but maybe not. But I can if it's gone, right? So here's the topic that I thought of this morning. I thought of what if somebody had a disease where they just came at random times, wherever they were, whatever they were doing. Like now, I'm just here talking to you guys, and all of a sudden, like that'd be crazy. You're in the restaurant, or you're at McDonald's, and you're ordering, and you just And then I was-
you knew it was coming on because all of a sudden you could feel the boner popping up in your pants.
you know what's crazy about boners is I get a random boner every morning around 6:45 and 7, right between those times, guaranteed every day. There's no reason for it. It's got to be a medical thing because there's no reason to have a boner every day at the same time. It makes no sense to me. But like yesterday at 6:45 in the morning. Now I was sleeping this morning at that time, so I may have gotten a morning wood gimmick, but I don't know because I was still sleeping. But yesterday morning, because I get up at 5 every morning. So every morning between 6:45 and 7, that thing becomes a baby's arm holding an apple. And it's quite enormous and it's quite tremendous. And even I shock myself how nice I'm laying. I'm like, oh my God, this is nice. I can't resist. I gotta just tap it a little bit just to make sure it's real. Like this seems like a dream, but this is real. Every day I become huge in the morning. There's something to be said for that.
Yeah.
I think I gotta drain my balls more often. What do you think, Bobby Nick?
Yeah.
All right, so we got our hot water for tea, so that's the good news. I'm gonna look at what's inside of this plate here. I feel like it's gonna be disastrous. I feel really bad. All right, we ready?
Let's do it.
Here we go. I
Bailey,
just lifted it. Oh my God, you won't believe what it is.
what
I'm gonna
is it?
send the phone over. Hopefully you can see it. Can y'all see that? Do I need to turn the camera a certain way?
Is that beans?
I don't know. I can't see it myself. I'm letting y'all see it before I see it. I'll look at this.
I think it's like beans, it looks like puke and veggies. Oh, maybe it's like
Is it not
okay.
spaghetti?
I don't think that's spaghetti or is there noodle? I think there might be some. Yeah, I think there might be some spaghetti.
Jake nailed it. Bomb spaghetti. It's on my sweater already. Yo, he's nervous, but on the surface he looks calm, ready to drop bombs, but he keeps on forgetting what he wrote down. The whole crowd goes so loud. He's choking now. Everybody's broken now. Clock's up. Yippee yo, snap back to reality. Oop, there goes gravity. Oop, yippee yo. Let's turn it
Yeah,
around.
Adam has two hands. Says Joe eats slop. Well, it's not of his own choosing.
Hey, cocksucker, I had fucking cinnamon roll pancakes from the Cheesecake Factory for brunch. So you wanna blow me or what? Just because I show it doesn't mean I'm gonna eat it. Now, what's Adam having for supper? I hope he's having corn on the cob.
Corn on the knob.
Corn on the cob. Can you imagine Adam eating corn on the cob with one hand? What's another great item you can eat? Maybe he can pull apart a lobster with one hand.
Oh, by the way, we actually have a channel. By the way, what's up? Jokes by Farmer Jack. He has 50,000 subscribers. I just subbed to his channel.
Wow. Hey, so did Adam give you the $50 on Cash App yet?
I
gotta warm up my finger. I gotta do a blood sugar for
Matt, my beard don't grow that way. It just don't. It when it's like when it gets longer than it is now, it's like all patchy and shit. Well, I mean, it's already all patchy.
He hasn't gave it yet.
Up a little bit towards you. Yep, perfect.
No $50? No $50 from Adam yet, Drake? Is that what you're saying?
I could have told you that as soon as he said he was going to give it. Don't you know the trolls are liars too? And that's why he hates me so much, because he hates the truth. And I tell the truth.
He's allowed to shit on disabled people, Adam, because he is disabled.
I missed that because I was busy getting my blood sugar.
Joe, you are more disabled than me You're in a bed hooked to oxygen. You are useless.
He
Ooh.
already said that. Remember, he said that like 3 times when he put his ugly face on the screen. So all he has is the same talking points over and over again.
See, I like both of you guys. I like both of you guys.
And I don't have
Adam,
any. And I don't have any family. So that little
Adam's a good
little joke didn't
person.
work either. Well, what is Adam? What is Adam's claim to fame? What has Adam done in his life that makes him worthwhile? Since I'm useless, what? How is Adam worthwhile? Let's figure that out first. Nothing. Thought so.
I don't know. I don't know anything about the guy.
He's not. He has no worth. He doesn't work. He hasn't worked. He probably never worked in his entire life. He
said
thinks
more
he
than
likes
you,
wrestling.
kid.
He thinks he likes wrestling, but he has no understanding of wrestling. He has no comprehension of wrestling. So he failed there. I mean,
Jokes by Farmer Jack is laughing. So.
Yeah, by the way, he
You
has.
work
By the
50
way,
hours a week. You
congratulations. That's awesome. I appreciate you putting in the work, even though you only got a hand.
Damn,
Let me give you a hand. There you go, Adam. Let me give you a hand, Adam, for working 50 hours a week. Great job.
Faith Cops says, Adam, you got schooled. Yo.
Anybody with a fragment of a brain left in their head knows that Adam comes off like a jackass, and I come off like an intelligent, hilarious entertainer. We can draw a line in the sand and see the difference. Now I can act like Adam and say, you only got oxygen in your nose and you're a fat ass. You lay in a hospital bed because you got oxygen in your nose because you're fat. And you got oxygen in your nose and you're a fat ass. You're laying in a hospital bed and you're useless because you're fat. And you're useless with oxygen in your nose and you're fat in a hospital bed and useless. Okay, great talking points. Sounds like the left.
I'm having a bad feeling right now.
Feel good, Jake. Feel good, baby. Let's turn the table. Let's turn this around. Let's talk about music. Let's talk about TV. Let's talk about wrestling. Let's talk about life. I mean, I asked you what you had for lunch. Did you ever answer me? No, you made a joke about my mom. So let's try this again. What'd you have for lunch, Jake?
I'm sorry.
Matt says, okay. I think this can be settled over a game of WWE 2K.
WWE 2K? Is that the puppet? Is he dressed as John Cena or is he dressed as The Rock? Like, that's fucking hilarious. Tell me that joke wasn't just fucking hilarious. Spot on, witty, right on the spot. WWE 2K. That's hilarious. That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, Adam has 2 hands, says, I know I'm a jackass. You act like you're smart. That's the problem.
I don't act like I'm smart. I am smart. I went to Catholic school. I graduated high school. I graduated in an electrical program. I could be an electrician, but instead I became a professional wrestler. I wrestled for more than 20 years all over the world while entertaining the listeners of the Bubba the Love Sponge show daily as Joe the Supermark, living my life content-wise on the air, driving content daily for 20 to 30 minutes every single day. And then I ended up in this situation. So because I can't walk, does that negate everything I've done my entire life? Does that negate the fact that I met Leslie Nielsen, Steven Seagal, Alicia Keys, Kiefer Sutherland, Snoop Dogg, Limp Bizkit? I could go on forever. Now, granted, we can't gauge our lives and our experiences on the people we've met if we've met famous people. But have you, Bobby, Nick, I'm not picking on you, but let me ask you a question. Have you ever met Limp Bizkit? Have you ever hung out backstage in an after party with Limp Bizkit?
No, I've never had the
pleasure. Have you ever been in the ring with Hulk Hogan, Shawn Michaels, Sid? You ever been in the ring with Ted DiBiase, Ric Flair? You ever been like? Nope. I could go on all day and brag about myself, but I don't have to because my body of work speaks for itself. But the problem with my body of work is everything that I did for my entire life growing up, we don't have the media that we have now. So it doesn't really exist. You can't like just go on the internet and pull up the time that I was in the ring with Hogan, Cena, and Batista in Montreal. You know, you can't even find it. It came out on a WWF DVD called After Raw Goes Off the Air. It's a 3-disc set. And I'm one segment on there with Hogan, John Cena, and Batista trying to tear my shirt. I couldn't tear it. We take it off, hose down on the ring, yippee yo. I have tried for a year to find that on the internet, and I can't. But it came out on the DVD, but I lost everything I have. So when I got ousted from my mother's apartment, I lost everything we've accrued over 40 years. And then when I got put here, now I lost my mother. So now I really have lost absolutely everything that I have in my entire life. Everything. And let Adam come up on a comment and say I deserve it because I'm fat, useless, and I have an oxygen and I'm in a hospital bed. And I can't walk and I have no legs.
Well, Ackroyd says, y'all just need to touch tips.
Why stop at touching tips? I go in, baby. I'm a docker. I'm a doctor and I'm an edger. I'll dock for hours. I don't care. I'll dock, and right where I get where I need to be, I'm going to pull it back, and I'll go back for more, baby. I'm a docker. Solid. You can't handle this docking.
I remember there's a guy from our show. He's like a 25 years.
Right. That's why my character name given to me by Bubba the Love Sponge is Joe the Supermark. I didn't come up with that name. I was given that name. And I earn it and I own up to it and I live up to it every single day. I'm the first in every single one of Bubba's chats. First in YouTube, then in Rumble, then in Facebook, then in Twitter. First. And the first one to put a thumbing down and the first one to bless the show. And when I bless the show in the beginning, we have a phenomenal show every time. During the times where I haven't blessed the show, maybe it hasn't been so good. So I believe in the power of blessings. I believe in the power of faith. I believe in the power of grace. And I believe in the power of strength. And I believe that our joy is our job. So I'm not going to allow Adam to steal my joy the same way I wouldn't allow anyone to steal Jake's joy. Jake, I know you're kind of like iffy right now because normally you have a more laid back, calm, let's just talk about stuff stream. But you don't get too often. Only when I come around does the heat get turned up. Does that make sense, right, Bobby? Is that a good way to put it?
Yeah.
Now, is there anybody else that's as big a heat getter as me that has come on Jake's stream? Or does everybody else just lay down and just let people talk shit about them and welcome it and just say that's okay?
Yeah, no, I think you're doing what you need to do.
Oh, I don't need to do anything. Trust me. Anything I'm trying to do, just keep in mind, this is all a work.
I'm just trying to. Hey, I'm just trying to not talk in front of you guys.
But we love what you have to say, Jake. This is your show, baby. We're here for you. See, you're the host. Our job as co-hosts is to make you look good. The same way if we take a caller on a radio show, the caller's job is to make the host look good. And if the caller can't do that, the caller's not doing their job. If the co-host can't make the host look good, then we're not doing our job. So right now we're not doing our job because we're not even allowing you to talk. But I'm not asking you questions and interjecting with you because I know you feel down right now. You maybe feel a little bit bad. You maybe feel like
I feel bad. I feel bad because of all the things that this show. What I'm worried about. By the way, I worry because I'm like I don't know if I can keep this episode up because of all the stuff that I don't know if I can keep this episode up.
Let's be honest.
You can keep it up on YouTube. You can keep it up on YouTube, Jake.
But what I'm saying is you don't have to worry about anything I said because I'm completely in control of every word that comes out of my mouth. The problem is with the stuff that he got into when he started dropping the F word, not fuck, but he started dropping the F word that we know and he used it in two different ways. That's problematic. Even that going over my stream has cost me a suspension for 7 days. That one word that he called me over and over again has caused me to get suspended.
It cost me 7 days too.
The same word? You're calling me a jackass now?
No, sorry.
No, Jake. I gotta get going though, guys. I got another show to do at the top of the hour.
All right, we're gonna end anyway. Because
what kind of show are you doing, Bobby Nick? Where are you doing it?
Oh, on YouTube. Cut of the Jib on YouTube.
All right, love you guys.
Yeah.
I will talk to you guys later. Bye, guys.
Bye.